Hold up. I want to talk about something like good going on in comics for once. So bear with me. Don't turn off this video just because of that. I like things, and you should like things too. It's healthy. Conan has just been rocking it, and it's all like under Jim Zub, who's been doing amazing things. This is not just Jim Zub in the Savage Sword of Conan, but this is a full-on magazine which has a bunch of different stuff in it. It's got prose fiction. It's got some backups. You can see Patrick Zurcher's doing a Solomon Kane backup feature, which is amazing on this too. And this new issue launched a Battle of the Black Stone sort of deal, which is setting the stage for a mini-series that Jim Zub's writing in addition to the Conan stuff on his plate. So he's got Savage Sword. He's got that. He's just like full Conan. It's crazy. And it's a really interesting concept. I loved the Battle of Blackstone issue 1 as well. We'll get into all of what's going on in Conan in a moment. My name's John Delarose, everybody. Please hit that like and subscribe button. Join us here as we talk all things comics, most trusted name in comics news for a reason. And I would love for you to check out my Emerald Array. This is on Fund My Comic. It is a free speech and free artistry platform. Kickstarter banned me because they're scared of my great books, is what it comes down to. We've been delivering. We've had 12 graphic novels deliver, and this is our 13th. We have a great reputation in the industry. It's just some people in mainstream comics don't like my takes on YouTube, and they just mass report me because they're scared. They can't compete. Very few people can. Jim Zub is one of those people who can. But if you like a lot of action, if you like some fun, this is Spacemen versus Bugs, high action, just super high octane stuff. You're going to really enjoy this. Grab it in the description below. Support our channel and support great independent graphic novels. Thank you again for the support. So as mentioned, it kind of kicked off here with this Battle of the Black Stone in the Savage Sword of Conan magazine, which is just totally appointment reading if you've not grabbed it. On the main front, there is a new story going on in Conan 15. I got this cover here. There's multiple covers for all these books by Mahmoud Asrar. Mahmoud Asrar is one of my favorite artists as well. But this one has him going out into the icy wastes, with this mysterious woman. Very familiar story for the Conan universe if you've not seen this kind of thing before. Here it is. This is a classic sort of trope for Conan, and it's just hitting on all cylinders once again. Now, Doug Braithwaite, gosh, how do you pronounce his name? Is it Braithwaite? I think so. Where do we go with this? It is, where does it say? I'm boomering out right now. Braithwaite. It's quite the opposite. He's been one of my favorite writers since I discovered him on Valiant Comics. And he was doing a run on Exo Manowar, which is very, very similar to Conan in a lot of ways, but in space. And just had this level of beautiful art. And so he's been doing the main art on the Conan stuff. Of course, they've had some rotating people as this takes a long time to do. And just fantastic stuff all the way around. The art's great. The storyline's fantastic. And then we get into the Battle of the Black Stone. And this is a weird one. I was kind of like, why are they launching another miniseries when they already have a series going? They already have Savage Sword of Conan. Shouldn't they just run this within it? And there's a reason for it. Once you actually start reading it, you kind of realize, and I didn't read any previews in advance. I had no idea what was going on going in. I just started reading about it. And it's really interesting. Conan is haunted by shadows, living nightmares connected to a mysterious eye symbol etched in black stone. And Jim Zub actually crosses over a bunch of different Robert E. Howard properties into this, that all of these are getting connected by this black stone. This black stone is existing in all these different spaces and times, and it creates a mystery of what's going on here. So this is an event for Conan that actually makes sense to have as its own sort of thing, and have it be different than the main title. And you can see here, just like it starts out in Chicago 1936, as that's kind of Robert E. Howard's era, where and it's got a pulp writer in it talking about this. Very interesting there before it goes back to Conan. And like I said, it goes across time and sets up an incredible mystery. I love the art style on this as well. It's very like muted, very, very much a feel for the pulp sort of thing. It kind of reminds me of just some of the the Ed Brubaker and Sean Phillips kind of stuff, which I absolutely love as well. Different tone than Doug Braithwaite, of course, but excellent in its own right. Just fantastic. And so I highly recommend this as well. This was a great issue. It was a 10 out of 10 for me. Also, this one was a 10 out of 10 for me, and also this one was a 10 out of 10 for me, and that's a lot. Usually, I'm pretty hard to please when it comes to these things, and when Conan's firing on this many cylinders, you just gotta respect what's going on over at Titan with Jim Zub and everybody who's working with him. All right, leave a comment down below with what you think about this. Hit the like and subscribe button. Please check out the Emerald Array on Fund My Comic. Thank you guys for the support. I'm amazed that we got $8,500 in 3 days. Appreciate you for being there. We'll be back soon.